Hey, what's up, people? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. Hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you guys are great. We're talking about where's the bag, as I used to call it, BKA, but now we call it money, career, finance. We want to get insight on how we can improve financially. So let's talk about it. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 piles. Boom, 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 boom. Let me pick my piles, please. Spirit told me to pick out primary colors, so that's what I'm going to do. First pile is going to be this hangry magnet. If you're hangry and you know it, clap your hands, go get something to eat. Second pile is going to be this bird, this crow, this Native American magnet. Third pile is going to be this happy trees. Say if you're feeling creative, if you feel called to this pile with the sirens out here, you might have a message. Last but not least, it's going to be this caution. Zombies are on my ASS. Move it, move it, move it. Come on, little one. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. Help the channel grow. Help the algorithm. I got my Cash App down below if you want a tip, if you feel called to it. Please like, share, subscribe, as I already mentioned. Peace, y'all. Love you. Get into it. Hey, what's up, pal number 1? Let's talk about money, career, finance for you. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with pile 1? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Great Spirit, money, career, finance for pile 1. We have the 9 of Swords out here in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys are living in anxiety when it comes to money, but Spirit is telling me that there is no emergency, because the 9 of Swords is bad news. It's, bad energy. The 9 of Swords is all about anxiety, stress, not sleeping well, and I feel like there is no emergency for you guys to be wrapped around or, overworking yourself. I feel like your mental activity is on high with all this red out here, and I also see orange, so I feel like y'all don't have to be so serious. You don't have to be living in anxiety. Spirit wants you to focus on prioritizing your peace with the 9 of Swords in reverse. I feel like things aren't going your way, and you have to let go, let God. You have to allow God's timing to really, be an example in your life. So let's continue on. It's something that you guys personally wanted, that you feel restrained or you felt held back from, but Spirit is telling me it's in His perfect timing. You don't have to, beat yourself up. You don't have to take it out on the rest of the world. You just have to go with the flow. What else we got? You got the Ace of Pentacles out here. I love this energy because it tells me that Spirit is still going to bless you, but it's in Spirit's timing. I see a grandfather clock out here with this circle out here. But the I like the Ace of Swords because it tells me that this is resonating for you guys, because the Ace of Swords represents truth, clarity, and intuition. But the Ace of Pentacles represents blessings, money, having more than enough, living abundantly. And I feel like your abundant days are coming, just not in your timing. You have to learn to let go. Trust the process. I can go on and on, but I feel like you know what I'm talking about. So I'm not gonna, beat a dead horse. I'm not gonna reiterate over and over again what you guys already know to be true. I feel like you guys are spiritual. You guys have to exercise your spirituality, and you have to come to peace with a lot of things. What else you got? We got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me you guys are living in an inner unbalance. You have to focus on doing things that bring you balance. If you guys are overworked in your mind space, you need to change your environment and go outside. My 2 of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. So when your mind starts getting the best of you, go get some fresh air. Get active. Get your blood pumping. Change your mental unbalance. Do something when you are overworking your mind space. I count my cards. A lot of you guys feel like you missed out on something. I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you feel like Spirit took something away that you had high hopes on, and now you guys are feeling hopeless when it's not in Spirit's timing. You know what I mean? Like, Spirit has for you, and nobody can take it away from you, but you weren't ready yet. It was other factors behind the scene that would not have made you a favorable outcome. So you guys got to be patient because it's still yours. I don't want you guys to rack your brains trying to figure everything out, because you got to let go and let God. We got God's hand out here. What else we got? We got the Eight of Swords in reverse. I like having the Eight of Swords within your reading because it tells me I'm starting to free minds. I feel like Morpheus. I'm starting to, make you aware that you don't have to persecute yourself. You don't have to remain in this stuck situation. You don't have to be constrained. It's just your mental perspective. And that's what the Eight of Swords is all about. Mental perspective and feeling like she can't get out of a situation when you don't have to suffer so much is what I'm getting here. Okay, so go outside, spread your wings, get your mind off of the things that consume you. What else we got? With all these swords in reverse, it's telling me like your mind is getting the best of you with all these swords, because the swords represent thoughts and ideas and, intellect. So when your mind starts getting the best of you, you have to do something with your hands or your body or be active. The Seven of Swords is out here. A lot of you guys feel like something was stolen from you, somebody cheated you, somebody ran off with something that you wanted, a prize, a victory, something that you specifically had your eyes set on. And the Seven of Swords and this rat out here and this aggressive engine is telling me you're frustrated because you feel like something was not handed to you in your timing. And let me reiterate, it's all in Spirit's timing. Nobody can take what's already yours. What's destined for you is destined for you. Who God bless, no man can curse. Okay, so don't worry about what could have happened, what should have happened. Move forward. Nothing can touch you, especially when you're spiritual, especially when you do right by people. What else you got? We got the High Priestess. A lot of you guys have very strong intuition, and with that said is you know the difference between right and wrong with the High Priestess out here, because you often see her with a black pillar and a white pillar, and that's what Spirit's showing me. So you know the difference from right and wrong, and Spirit's going to bless you for having a light spirit, for having good deeds, for doing right by people, but it wasn't in your timing. So I feel like you guys are either spiritualists, you have strong intuition, you could be astrologers or work with divination. I don't know what you do, you know what you do, but I feel like you were disappointed, and I feel like Spirit is just kind of keeping something in the dark until the right timing. Okay? Y'all don't know this, but you have negative forces that can use your victory against you. Okay, because I have this inverted star, and inverted stars are known to be evil and negative. So Spirit's timing is Spirit's timing. Spirit was protecting you by not blessing you in your timing. Okay, that's the difference. Spirit has an all-knowing, all-seeing eye. Spirit knows what's going on behind the scenes. So even if you're intuitive, so you have to trust the process and go with the flow. Ending this reading with the Two of Cups out here in reverse. Now, the Two of Cups in reverse is not seeing eye to eye. Spirit's still showing me the background. Like, I feel like you guys had strong intuition and you knew something was for you. Two of Cups is all about compatibility. You felt like something was destined for you, but you don't see it in front of your face, and now you're a bit upset. Now you feel like you're questioning, your relationship with Spirit, which is what I'm getting here. You're wondering if you're of the darkness or if you're of the light, because Spirit is known to bless those that are of the light. So which one is it, is what I'm getting here. But I feel like you're overthinking, and you got to let go. It's interesting to have the Two of Cups out here in reverse at the last card. Give me 1 second. For a lot of you guys wanted to go somewhere towards another person, or you guys wanted to take a vacation with another person or to another person, and that's why your hopes are a little bit down, because it involved not just you, is what I'm getting here with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups out here. So when something didn't materialize, you saw this relationship kind of crumble to the ground. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. I feel like a lot of you guys are unhappy right now because you feel like Spirit was withholding something, and you have a bit of resistance in your life. You waiting is not a denial. It is a strong channel message. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you guys are unhappy with your spirituality and your God-given gifts and even spirit, but don't take that anger out in vain. Like, don't misplace that anger is what I mean. You gotta learn to be patient. Okay, I feel like what's for you is for you, but you just have to trust the process. Let's get clear and closing remarks, please, and thank you. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords in reverse, not over exaggerating. I feel like y'all have to separate yourself whenever things get too overbearing. The Hermit card in reverse is known to abandon. I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you're in the dark because both these energies are in the dark. I feel like you guys have to do something when your mind gets the best of you. I feel like a lot of you guys are claustrophobic or you feel constricted and you're not. Things could be worse, and you have to have a bit of perspective that, you know, it's the reason for everything. So whenever things get a bit overwhelming, you have to do something with your hands. You have to separate yourself from the anxiety, from the stress. You have to abandon your mental anxiety. Let's talk about this Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Spirit is confirming that you guys are a bit sick and tired of being sick and tired, and that energy is not going to be in vain. Spirit is just holding something for you so that things don't blow up in your face. Things don't, just happen out of nowhere. It's for your protection is what I'm getting here. From yourself, from other people. Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles in reverse, inner imbalance. We have the Seven of Wands out here. I feel like you feel like something was reserved for you, and then when that didn't happen, you took offense to it with the Seven of Wands out here. You started becoming a bit defensive, because Seven of Wands is all about defensiveness and boundaries. And don't let that get the best of you. Let down your guards and just go with the flow and find your balance. That's what I'm getting here. But I feel like this inner imbalance is making you a bit aggressive. So unclench your jaw and come to peace. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse is all about calling people out. I feel like this message resonates for you guys because I have to call you guys out on you guys feeling like a victim, or you feeling like something was stolen from you when people are in the world that have less than you. You know what I mean? It's time for a bit of perspective out here because, like I said before, nobody can take what's already destined for you. And the Seven of Swords is all about cheating and stealing. So change that perspective. Let's talk about the Seven of Swords upright. Five of Wands, it's all about other people. I honestly feel like you feel like people are conspiring to make you upset, conspiring and doing voodoo or witchcraft or just getting in the way of your happiness. And like I said before, and I'm going to reiterate, what's for you is for you, okay? Tom, Dick, Susan, Mary, and Joseph cannot get in the way of what's for you. They can't steal from you. You know, you're spiritually protected is what I'm getting here with this High Priestess out here. Let's talk about this High Priestess. Queen of Wands is out here. I feel like a lot of you guys are either concerned about a witch, because I have a witch type of energy out here with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands out here. You're concerned that people are meddling in your life. But I want you guys to be more confident and graceful is what I'm getting here. It's not about another person. It's about your reaction. It's about your maturity. Okay, walk in, confidence that nobody can take what's yours. Let's talk about the Two of Cups out here in reverse. I feel like you guys have to proceed accordingly just because things don't, happen in your own time is what I'm getting here. A lot of you guys feel rejected, but, you guys got to develop more thicker skin, okay? Because you guys are headed into a more prosperous direction, but you guys don't see it yet, okay? Waiting is not a denial. Peace, y'all. Love you. Hey, what's up, How To? Come on in, let's talk about money, career, finance. Let's talk about you. All right, Spirit is excited to read for you guys. So I get messages from honks, horns, and aggressive engines. So I hope you got your seatbelt strapped in. This might be your second reading because I have duplicates out here twice. If this is not, you might want to check out pile 1 or any other pile that you feel called to. Great Spirit, what's going on with pile 2? I'm excited. Let's talk about the money, career, finance. 5 of Swords out here. It's all about things being done behind your back. I hope you guys are on alert because I see a warning with this red out here and this yellow out here. You know how yellow, orange, and red signify alertness and caution? You definitely might want to go check out pile 4 if you feel called to it. But I feel like you guys are hanging around snakes and your alerts aren't up. And that's a problem. I see a wolf in sheep's clothing out here. Somebody smiling in your face, telling you this, that, and another, and they're lying to you the entire time. Or they're misguiding you, or they're just hoping that you're delusional. Let's talk about it. We got the 5 of Pentacles out here in reverse. Somebody is telling you that they're going to upgrade you or give you promotions, but I feel like you guys remain in the dark or you are in a suffering state. Somebody says that they're going to be there for you. They're going to offer you your wildest dreams, but I feel like they just have you on a hamster wheel is what I'm getting here. And I'm not out here trying to burst anybody's bubble, but you have to watch who you hang around with these 5s out here. 5s are not my lucky number. Personally, I don't like the energy of 5s. Any 5 you get is kind of like bad news, and I feel like you guys keep on hanging around people that are bad news, and they keep on promising you they're going to upgrade you, but here you are suffering and waiting for the upgrade. Let's talk about it. We got to do something about the lies. We have to do something. We have to hold people accountable that keep on smiling in your face. So somebody's keeping something from you, and then they keep on promising you this, that, and another, and that's a problem. What else you got? We got the Wheel of Fortune out here. Somebody keeping you on a hamster wheel with this Wheel of Fortune out here and all these animals out here. I feel like they keep on, saying they're going to provide you with your wildest desires, your wildest dreams with the Wheel of Fortune out here. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is great energy. I like having this energy, but Spirit is telling me you have to take the wheel. I'm hearing Jesus take the wheel. Like, you guys have to do something about people misguiding you and keeping you stuck. Okay, you have to take your destiny within your own hands. You can't just allow people to dictate to you who you are, what you're supposed to do. Okay, because you're supposed to be further along by now, because this wheel just traveled off the screen. You're supposed to be further along, but here you are on a hamster wheel. A lot of y'all like to exercise on treadmills and exercise bikes is what I'm getting here. When y'all need to go outside and go for a run and, clear that energy. What else we got? We got the Queen of Cups out here in reverse. A lot of you guys have been emotional because my Queen of Cups in reverse is an emotional state and she's in distress. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been emotional because you expected you to have more authority. You expected yourself to be in a higher position, but you don't see it. And that's a reason why you're emotional, because they keep on giving you false promises. So now you got to hold them accountable for the lies, the deception. Okay, you can't remain on the hamster wheel. You can't, allow them to gas you up or blow smoke up your butt. What else we got? We got the Queen of Cups out here. Right now, I like having this energy because it tells me I'm flipping it in reverse and I'm giving you guys more power and authority within your own life. I feel like if you guys are a bit too loving and loyal to a detriment, and you end up drowning in your own suffering. That's what I'm seeing here with this fish out here. But I need you guys to recognize your power, your worth, and when it's time to swim away or move away, a lot of y'all like to go swimming or you're very active and you like running treadmills, but it's time for you guys to change the energy and change the environment that you're in. A fish don't stay stuck in one position. A lot of y'all either like to go fishing or you want to go fishing, but y'all need to develop your power and not let your love and loyalty be your own demise. That's what I'm getting here. People will lie to you and say that they love you, but the entire time, that's a wolf in sheep's clothing. They want to keep you stuck. They want to do wrong behind you, behind your back. Let's continue on. We got the cherry card in reverse. It's been resistance for you guys to walk away. The cherry card is all about forward movement and victory and success, but I feel like your victory and success has been at a standstill because you've been hoping that another person was going to provide it for you. You have to provide it for you. If people aren't doing it, you have to learn to let go with these burps in your reading. I'm sorry because that's really gross, but that's a physical channel message when Spirit will give me a burp within a reading, because you got to let it go. You can't hold on tight, and I feel like y'all are holding on tight to things because people keep on, giving you the runaround. I see lots of wheels out here, and I feel like y'all identify with being on the hamster wheel. Now you have to do something about that. You can't be a fool for nobody because people will try to manipulate you. Okay, and I'm not calling you a fool for using your heart. I'm not calling you a fool for being loyal, but you got to recognize people are using that against you. Okay, you got to show them that you can be lighthearted and pure without being used. Who you're hanging around with is a problem, or who you're working for is a problem. What else you got? We got the Three of Cups in reverse. A lot of you guys need to disassociate from people that you call friends and family. Three of Cups is all about support, friendship, a group of people that you confide in, but I feel like they ignore your pleas, your needs and wants is what I'm getting here. You see how we have people that are deaf and not really aware? They want you to be unaware, okay? But then your needs and wants go ignored. You see how she's all lackadaisical and la 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 la? You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to flip the switch and disassociate from people that claim to be friends and family. Actions speak louder than words. I gotta pause on that. What else you got? We got the Sun card out here. Now, I love having the Sun card out here because the Sun card is all about exposure, enlightenment, happiness, and joy. Your happiness is out here, but they put you last, with this being the last card of your reading. I channel spirit with my Sun card. A lot of you guys are spiritual and you want to do right by people, but unfortunately, people don't want to do right by you. So I'm putting a light to all the treachery. I'm putting a light to all the betrayal with the Five of Swords out here, and now you have to, okay? You've been in red for a long-standing time, waiting on these false promises. Now it's time for you to say, hey, where is it at? I don't see it. It's clear as day I should have been here and here and here, so why aren't I? I see another circle out here, and we got nothing but circles out here. Wheels just turning and turning and turning. Y'all got to do something about that, because Spirit wants you guys to take destiny in your own hands instead of waiting for another person to, provide for you or give you the push that you need. You need a little bit more confidence within yourself. A lot of you guys are a bit insecure. And with the Sun card out here, you have to not be afraid of failing, okay? Because I feel like once you take a step in the right direction, Spirit's going to help you out. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take a chance. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. Oh, Temperance out here. Spirit is telling me I'm healing. And a lot of you guys are earth angels. And when you guys are earth angels, you're going to have a target on your back. People don't want to see you soar. People don't want to see you prosper because they see the power within you and they're threatened by it. So I feel like a lot of you guys are healers. You guys like doing right by people. You like love. But sometimes you have to separate yourself because the Temperance separates itself from society. And if people aren't doing you right, then you got to separate yourself from them, no matter how much they try to lie to you. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please? And thank you for pile number 2. Let's talk about this Five of Swords out here. Enemies. Hermit card in reverse. Now, my Hermit card in reverse is known to abandon and leave things behind. With the Hermit card in reverse, I feel like you have to abandon people that smile in your face and talk behind your back. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you guys look up to authority figures or people that are older than you, but they don't do right by you, and now you wonder why you have an inner conflict. Okay, it's almost like you go to the wrong person for advice with this lantern out here. Like, they leave you in the dark purposefully just so that you don't confront some things, and it's time for you to confront some things. Let's talk about this Five of Pentacles out here, upgrading. Three of Swords. Now, some of you guys are suffering physically, because the Three of Swords are all about suffering, a heartbreak, and I see these crutches out here. Some of you guys are suffering physically, but they're not there for you. They don't comfort you. They don't wonder how you're doing. They don't try to heal, or, they don't concern themselves with your ailments, is what I'm getting here. But you guys need to heal your own situation and stop expecting other people to heal your own situation. That's what I'm getting here. Let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor out here. A lot of you guys don't have confidence in making it to the top, but Spirit has confidence in you making it to the top. A lot of you guys have untapped potential, but you keep on giving the will or the control to another person that is not deserving of your respect with the Emperor out here in reverse. The Emperor is known to be just, known to, consider the whole kingdom, the whole community, and I feel like you're dealing with a person that doesn't consider your needs and wants. They keep you on the hamster wheel, and now it's time for you to take back your power. They like looking down on people with the Emperor out here in reverse. So now you got to do something. You got to move from this hamster wheel. Let's talk about this Queen of Cups in reverse, emotion and in distress. The Hierophant out here. The Hierophant is known to be a respectable person of authority, a church, higher learning, school. It could be a professor. It could be a minister or a pope or, a boss in general. But I feel like this boss leaves you in distress because they're a bit shady. My Hierophant in reverse is a shady individual that doesn't deserve your respect, and they see that you're loving and loyal, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. But the Queen of Cups is known to be supportive. Okay, use her heart space fully, and they know that, and they use that against you. They're threatened by you because they know that your energy draws people in, but they want all the praise, they want all the power, they want all the attention. They like looking down on people. Let's talk about this Queen of Cups out here upright. Ace of Wands out here in reverse. Now the Ace of Wands in reverse is discipline and punishment. I feel like they like to punish you to make you seem like you're the bad guy. But this is the hand of Spirit out here. Spirit wants you guys to really strike that match and really become inspired to go on your own. There's a lot of solo dolo energy out here with this Ace of Wands out here. If you're so emotional, then it's time to do something different instead of staying where you're at. Let's talk about the Chariot card in reverse. Stuck. Eight of Cups out here in reverse. I don't like this energy because the Eight of Cups in reverse is a whole lot of back and forth, because the Eight of Cups in reverse represents coming back, and I feel like you guys were intending to leave it behind because this is a lot of forward motion, and the Eight of Cups is all about walking away permanently and leaving things behind. But I feel like you came back to the toxicity. I can't make it make sense for you. You knew you needed to walk away from something, but for you to go back, it's you having one foot in, one foot out. You gotta commit. Okay, if you know something's not good for you, it's no reason for you to go back to it. Unless you have insecurities that need to be washed away. You have to recognize, you have to look at these people for who they are and not, say you can't make it without them. Let's talk about this Three of Cups in reverse, disassociation. Two of Pentacles out here. Two of Pentacles is all about going from one point to another. Spirit wants to reiterate, you need to disassociate and leave something behind. Two of Pentacles going from one point to another. You have to do some separating, but I feel like you guys have a bond with some toxic individuals that don't support your desires. They don't support you physically, because I saw physical ailments out here with the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you have to weigh the pros and the cons, is what I'm seeing here with these two, and the scales out here. Okay, if they let you suffer by yourself, if you're, you don't have support with the Three of Cups out here in reverse, it's time to weigh some pros and cons instead of going back to people that are toxic and they prove their character to you. Let's talk about the Sun card. Spirit is out here. Six of Cups out here in reverse. With the Six of Cups in reverse is a lack of trust. You don't trust them, they don't trust you. And what I say is, I don't trust people that don't trust me. If you have pure intentions and they still keep you in the dark, or they are shady individuals, it's time for you to go where you're appreciated. You gotta leave the negativity behind instead of trusting it. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace. Hey, what's up, pile three? Come on in. Let's talk about you, your money, your career, your finance. Grace Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on, pile number three, please and thank you. I don't have channel message. I don't have extra cards. Start us off, please and thank you. Money, career, finance. Eight of Pentacles out here in the verse. Y'all are working for another person that you're not supposed to be working for. I gotta stop on that. Eight of Pentacles is all about being efficient, working well on your own. I feel like either you guys don't like where you work, or you're better off alone, or you need to be working for yourself. You need to be your own bosses. But with us starting off in reverse, there's a bit of resistance for you guys to abandon something that's familiar to you, is what I'm hearing. But with this Eight of Pentacles, it's like you're not fulfilled with your purpose, is what I'm getting here, because he has a purpose. And I feel like where you surround yourself currently is not fulfilling you. So you got to do something about that. Let's continue on. We got defensiveness out here. You guys got to separate yourself from the people that you're currently with. I feel like they like to be defensive because the Seven of Wands is all about defensiveness and boundaries. And you have to create boundaries from being unfulfilled. You have to create boundaries from people that are overly aggressive, people that try to sabotage you and create blockages. I feel like you're unfulfilled and it's time for you guys to walk away. Spirit is telling me to tell you guys are good, you're naturals, you're efficient, but you guys have your walls down. You don't want to cause problems. You are a person that likes to people please, and they take advantage of that. Okay? That's just for some people that like to people please, but I feel like your environment is what we're talking about. You not being where you need to be at, and you not being fulfilled. And you got to do something as far as creating boundaries. If you're not being praised, if you're not being welcome, if there's always an issue or resistance. Let's continue on. Judgment card in reverse. I feel like time and time again, there's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. Is what I'm hearing with the Judgment card. You're dealing with people that are critical, judgmental, harsh towards you, people that like looking down on you, is what I'm getting here. And now you have to rise up to the occasion with the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a wake-up call, a message, and a test. You guys are being spiritually tested to see if you're going to rise up to the occasion, if you guys are going to recognize your worth, if you guys are going to follow your heart, follow your destiny, is what I'm getting here with the Judgment card. But I feel like time and time again, you've been ignoring the signs. Like I said before, this is a message going on. So if you ignore the signs, if you ignore the harshness, if you ignore the aggressiveness, then you can't wonder why you're where you're at. Let's continue on. You got to do something about it. What else you got? We got more Seven of Wands out here. I feel like y'all have a particular person that goes against you. With two Seven of Wands, it's telling me like some people cause unnecessary resistance, and it's not even warranted. And that's just another sign that you need to walk away. A lot of you guys feel like if you go back and forth, then that'll mean that you're standing your ground and you're meant to be there. But some fights are not meant to be won. Let me pause on that. Some people want to bring out your negative side, want to take you out your character. You know, it's all about peace and love out here. So if you're surrounded by aggression, then that means that place is not good for you. You shouldn't have to fight for your rights or your peace or, you know, what you're good at. It should be more natural. What else we got? We got the Judgment card out here twice. We got two duplicates out here. You might have another reading within either of these piles, or you might have came from another reading, but Spirit is really testing you guys. Are you going to remain a caterpillar, is what I'm saying here with this butterfly? Because a caterpillar is in a stuck position, in a stressful situation, but you guys have to evolve. You have the key. You just have to act upon what you're led to do. You have to rise up to the occasion with the Judgment card out here twice. Okay? You got to see your potential. I feel like you guys carry insecurities, or you are carrying along this fight with another person, waiting for somebody to tap out, but it's not worth the fight, like I mentioned before. And they're just keeping you stuck, and you're keeping yourself stuck with this caterpillar out here. When you're trying, it's time for you guys to evolve and grow somewhere else. And life is a lot easier. Life is a lot lighter with this butterfly out here, but you have to recognize you know, where you're at right now is not good for you. What else we got? We got the Eight of Wands out here in reverse. The Eight of Wands in reverse is a blockage. Eight of Wands represents communication and travel, and I still see a wheel out here. You might want to go to pile 2 because I saw nothing but wheels in pile 2. You guys are led to go in another direction, but you guys are being resistant towards going in another direction when other people are being resistant towards you. You got to make it make sense. You guys are called to go in another direction. Work for yourself, do something different, go in another location, but you guys would rather fight for a position, fight for your pride. You know, you guys got to recognize that it's not worth the fight. You guys got to move on, be more lighthearted and carefree. I feel like with the Eight of Wands and the Judgment card, you hear me loud and clear because the Judgment card is all about receiving a message. You know you deserve better with this butterfly out here, but now you have to float on by. You gotta, you gotta go in another direction because it's better out there for you. But if you don't believe it's better out there for you, you're gonna remain stuck in that caterpillar stage. Ending this reading with the Moon card in reverse. This is one of the few cards that I like to have in reverse because the Moon card is all about putting a spotlight to people's shadow side. I'm putting a spotlight to the negative environment. I'm putting a spotlight to the insecurities within yourself. I'm not out here trying to make you guys feel insecure or emotional or live in fear. I'm here to let you know that people see the light within you and you're surrounded by darkness with this Moon card out here, but you have to recognize that. Let's get clarity and closing remarks. Spirit wants me to read this. A lot of you guys are not following your intuition. The Ace of Swords is all about truth, clarity, and intuition. You've seen it with your own eyes. It's been clear as day, but if you don't do anything about it, Spirit is like, you got to follow your heart. You got to follow your destiny. Okay, that's a thumb. Whenever I get an Ace of Swords of any kind, or any ace, it's a thumbs down. So you're not pleasing Spirit by remaining in a place that doesn't serve you. Devil card. People want to see you bound. People want to see you under them. People are power hungry is what I'm getting here with the Devil card. And I'm not out here trying to scare nobody because this is a very scary card out here. But I feel like you have to walk away from people that are prideful, power hungry, that like to paint a pretty picture, that they're good for you, that, that bring out your negative side. The devil likes conflict. Queen of Pentacles, it's time for you guys to recognize your power and your own authority out here. Life could be a lot easier for you guys if you allow it to be. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks from pile 3, please, and thank you. Let's talk about this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Temperance out here. A lot of you guys are meant to be separated from the people that you're currently with this long path out here. The Temperance is known to separate itself from society, known to be about balance and peace, known to be a creation of God, known to be an angel, somebody that does right by people. I feel like you have to learn to let go with this bird being in your reading. I feel like you have to, not work for individuals that don't see you as a prize. You got to go towards an energy that's healthy, that's reciprocated with these two cups out here. These cups go back and forth, back and forth. So if you guys aren't feeling the love, it's time for you to separate yourself. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands out here, defensiveness. Lover's card in reverse. You're not feeling the love. This is just confirmation that you have people that throw obstacles your way, that are resistant toward you, that are aggressive towards you. They don't show love. They don't allow you to be yourself and be vulnerable with these naked bodies out here. So what are you going to do about this? I feel like you've seen with your own eyes what love looks like, but if you don't rise up to your calling, to your destiny, then it's just wasted potential. Let's talk about the Judgment card in reverse, harshness. I feel like you have to take power in your own hands. This is y'all energy. Y'all have to boss up with this King of Swords out here. You recognize the truth. He's holding the sword of truth. You recognize the truth, but I feel like it's too much work, or you don't want to be the bad guy. But who cares how they label you, because they're filled with negativity. What are you fighting for? You have to recognize, what you're doing it for. The King of Swords is known to be very watchful and vigilant. Okay, so you've seen the negativity. Now you have to make some executive decisions. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands out here, defensiveness with another person. King of Cups out here. You have a person that's going against you. Like with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands out here, there's a person that's threatened by you. They want to be known to be more loyal, more loving, a better version of you. Like, it's something about you that gets under their skin, and that's why y'all go back and forth all the time. Let's talk about the Judgment card in reverse, being harsh. Magician out here, upright. I'm sorry if you guys are taking this message harshly, or if this is a bit blunt or triggering. I always have a trigger warning under my videos, but it's time for you guys to rise up to the occasion. It's time for you guys to manifest better in your life. The Magician is known to manifest, captivate people, hold people's attention, and you guys are meant to be your own bosses and leaders, but you have to recognize your own power. Let's talk about this Eight of Wands out here in reverse. The more you block out not leaving, because I feel like y'all know y'all need to get your roll on, the more you're going to live in suffering state of mind or being betrayed by people that you let in your heart space. So I need you guys to do something from what you've seen with your own eyes. Let's talk about this Moon card in reverse, putting a spotlight to the darkness and the negative side. Me putting a spotlight to that is me calling out people that's already done you wrong. I feel like sometimes you guys like to either believe the hype, believe the lie, allow people to cheat from you. Sometimes they like to call you the bad guy. They want you to be in the dark. They want you to, take the fall for things. They like blaming, is what I'm saying here. But you can't defend yourself if you know you've done nothing wrong, and then they want to paint this picture that you're the bad guy. That fight needs to come to an end because there's nothing to prove. Peace, y'all. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. What's up, pile number 4? Come on in. This might be your 4th reading because I'm seeing 4 people out here. One of the readings might have been a bit triggering with a zombie out here. I'm sorry in advance. Great Spirit, I hope this is not the triggering one. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile number 4? Please and thank you. Okay, so we got duplicates out here. You might have another reading that you feel called to that you need to check out, because I have 2 duplicates, which means you have 2 readings. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile 4? Money, career, finance, please and thank you. The Fool card is all about new chapter, new beginning, being lighthearted and carefree. You guys are either embarking on a new chapter or you need to embark on a new chapter. I tapped in with my second card, so let me go there and get context. I feel like Spirit is showing me this dog barking, and your intuition is barking at you. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Do this, do this, do this. But I feel like y'all need to you're either listening to your intuition or you need to follow that direction. Okay? You denying your intuition may be scary. You might think about the consequences and the mistakes, but you need to embark on a new chapter. You need to live for yourself first and foremost with the Fool card out here. Let's talk about it though. The Six of Swords out here in the verse is a turbulent state of mind. A lot of you guys are pointed in a new direction, but you're in a turbulent state of mind, or you go back and forth is what I'm getting here, because I see lots of transportation when it's upright. Your heart is led for you guys to leave the turbulent issues behind, because this is rough waters and this is calm waters. So you're led to leave something behind that's not serving you, that's not good for you, but your mind is playing tricks on you, or your mind is getting the best of you and is telling you no. But you need to be more open-minded and optimistic is what I'm hearing. Okay, this dog keeps on barking, and Spirit wants you to keep on, in that direction, but I feel like your mind gets the best of you. You can't believe every thought that you get is what I'm getting here. You have to be more optimistic, and you have to go with the flow. If you have faith and spirituality, you're not going to make any mistakes. You got to grow some balls. That's what I'm seeing here. You got to commit, because Spirit showing me this. I don't know what you call it, but I'm seeing testicles out here. So you guys got to commit on a new chapter, but your mind keeps on dragging you back down. Let's talk about it. But I can't flip this card in reverse, so I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about, and you're moving away from the self-doubt, which is good. Let's talk about it. You got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands is letting down your guards. I feel like a lot of you guys are resistant towards moving in another direction because it's familiar, like your past is familiar, and you guys are a bit uncertain on, a new direction, but you just have to go with the flow. Let down your guard, let down your worries, let go, let God. You stressing is not going to get you anywhere. I also heard something else, but I can't remember. Okay, let's continue on. Nine of Swords out here. Nine of Swords is a state of misery. I feel like you guys are currently in a state of misery. Spirit's talking about your now. You're in a state of feeling isolated, and you don't feel the praise, or you don't feel accepted. You feel alone a lot of times, or people don't understand you, or they don't want to understand you, with this hand being over her eyes. And I feel like that can change, but you have to take a step into the light. You guys got to be more optimistic. I feel like currently you guys are not happy with where you're at in life, and I'm not saying that's on purpose, but that's Spirit trying to push you in another direction. I got the Three of Swords out here upright. Y'all are feeling betrayed or backstabbed by a person that you let in your heart space, but it's only because you haven't really held them accountable from what you've already seen. Okay, if you want to put the blinders on and ignore their corruption or their treason or their false promises or whatever it is that you're suffering from, then you can't blame nobody. But Spirit wants you guys to step into the light. What else we got? You got the King of Cups out here. I feel like y'all, whether you're a man or a woman, you're meant to be at the top of the food chain. You're meant to be an authority figure. I feel like you guys use your heart space open and fully, and you're supportive, and people use that against you with the King of Cups out here in reverse. You have a manipulator and a liar in your life. Spirit is forcing me to read this in reverse. You got somebody that's giving you false promises or that's lying on your character, and you got to stop trying to be kind to that person, is what I'm getting here. You got to stop trying to make it work with that person. It could be a boss, a leader, a person that you look up to, a mentor. I don't know who this person is, but you have to see your own potential out here, because there's a person out here lying to you, and it's not me. What else we got? We got the Eight of Pentacles out here. We're definitely talking about work situations. Eight of Pentacles is all about being efficient, a hard worker. And I feel like you guys put your all into your craft and you want to excel, but somebody keeps on keeping you stuck. And I feel like you guys are supposed to be optimistic on going in another direction, because that's when you're going to, propel and ascend and, be prosperous. But you guys keep on expecting prosperity within a manipulator or a liar or somebody that keeps you in the dark. I feel like your current workplace is filled with darkness. But here you are with your guards down, waiting for people to change their ways, waiting for them to see your worth and your awesomeness. I would hate to say you're waiting in vain. What else you got? You got the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse is a lack of trust. I don't trust people that don't trust me. I don't trust people that have proven to me that they're not trustworthy. I feel like you guys like trusting people, but that dark cloud keeps on following you because you put your trust in the wrong people, or people that are older than you, or people that keep on giving you these false promises. I feel like your emotions run deep with this well out here, and you guys got to learn to recognize people and discern better, because it's a reason why you have trust issues, and it's brought to you by these people that you're currently working with. But you guys do come with a bit of insecurity, is what I'm getting here, because you guys have potential to make it to the top, but you have to recognize that untapped potential. Ending this reading with the artist card out here. You guys are meant to be doing your own thing, not, following what other people do, is what I'm getting here with the artist card. The artist card is a revolutionary being. It's a person that's creative. I feel like you want to do things that are unique to you, but people deny you. People are threatened by you with the artist card because they see your power. They see, do y'all hear these sirens in the background or this alarm? I feel like I'm connecting to somebody, but I need you guys to recognize your own power and your own artistry, and that you're not meant to be under another person. You're not meant to be like everybody else. God made you special. And it's time for you guys to branch out and fly, is what I'm seeing here. And it should have been a long time ago, because I'm seeing Apollo out here. Like, Apollo was known for speed, and I feel like y'all have been at a standstill, resting on your laurels, trying to adhere to other people's vision when you guys need to create your own vision. Channel message. Can I get clarity and closing remarks, please? And thank you. Empress out here in reverse. Some of y'all need some tough love, and I feel like that's what I'm giving, but at the end of the day, I'm out here trying to recognize your potential so you can recognize it, okay? You gotta be more kind to yourself and recognize, hey, you made mistakes, you put your trust in the wrong people, and now it's time for you to evolve and grow. These sirens are not leaving. We got the Three of Cups out here. It's all about support. Some of y'all look at me as a friend, and I'm glad y'all look at me as a friend. Now you have to look at the people that you call a friend, is what I'm getting here. Because if they're really friends, they're going to pour resources and wealth down on you and, be supportive. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks? And I'm not saying that they have to be your buddy or a friend, but they have to have your best interests out here. And I feel like you have to have your best interests. Let's continue on, though. Spirit doesn't want me to do this card, this deck. Spirit wants me to do something with pictures. Okay, Spirit wants me to go here. Y'all have to take a chance and go in a direction that is going to allow you to be authentic and living your truth. He's holding a sword of truth out here. I know it gets scary. I see the squint out here, and a lot of you guys are skeptical when you shouldn't even be skeptical when you've seen people's colors. Something keeps on giving you resistance and keep on drawing you back when you know you should have walked away a long time ago. We have transportation in both these cards out here. So here you are in a suffering state or in a turbulent state when you need thicker skin. You need to defend your honor and your integrity. Let's continue on though. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks, please? And thank you. Full card, new chapter, new beginning, being optimistic, and being a boss, and being celebrated. I feel like with two kings out here, somebody compares themselves to you, or you compare yourself to another person, but that doesn't serve you. You have to be an artist. You have to be, your own person. You got to boss up first, though. I feel like we're talking about work because the King of Pentacles is known to to deal with money. So I feel like you feel insecure now. You feel like, it's a lot of work because the Fool card starts off the tarot deck and you're at the beginning stages, but that's just the beginning stages. You're meant to evolve and, you have a long journey ahead of you, but you guys got to recognize your potential. Let's talk about the Six of Swords in reverse, turbulence. Queen of Pentacles, and I have a counterpart situation out here. I don't know if you're led by a person that you consider a counterpart or if you're with a person that you consider a counterpart, but I see a direction that needs a choice. Okay, you gotta follow your heart is what I'm getting here with this Queen out here. Another person It's making you really confused, is what I'm getting here, as far as your companionship is concerned. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands in reverse, letting down your guards. Two of Cups, and this is more energy of another person out here. I feel like you guys are dealing with a third-party situation where one person is of the darkness and one person is of the light. You got to look at their character. You got to look at their history. Okay? I feel like you want to make it work with an individual you probably know is no good for you. You got to make a choice. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords out here. Okay, and it makes sense to me with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because the Nine of Pentacles is not feeling appreciated, and then we have misery out here and you feeling alone. Both these energies are energies of being alone and solo dolo, and I feel like a lot of you guys don't feel the support, which is why you're in a turbulent state of mind and you don't feel appreciated. Nine of Pentacles is all about appreciation of what she has and abundance and luxury, so I feel like you don't feel the support, like I keep on mentioning. Let's talk about this King of Cups out here. Eight of Swords out here. It's time for you guys to break free from the constraints. You use your heart, but it's being manipulated by a manipulator or a liar with the King of Cups out here in reverse. They say that they're good for you, but they keep you in the constraints. They keep the blindfolds on you. You have to recognize that it's almost like the horse that is tied to the fence, and then even when the fence is not there, the horse still feels like he's tied to the fence. You guys got to recognize that you're free, or you have the capabilities to be free, but you're meant to be, you know, your own boss, your own leader, doing your own thing. Let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles out here. You have the Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands is consequences and temper tantrums and punishment. I feel like they like to punish you to make you out to be the bad guy when sometimes you're not even doing anything wrong. You know, that's just them painting a negative picture. They're slandering your name is what I'm getting here. They're saying you're immature and you're this and that, but you're a hard worker, you're efficient. You know, they want to slander your character. Let's talk about this Six of Cups in reverse, lack of trust. We have the Knight of Pentacles out here. I feel like y'all are at a standstill despite the lack of trust. The Knight of Pentacles is known to be on pause, and I feel like, you know, when it comes to you guys going in another direction, you guys are at a standstill when you need to defend your honor is what I'm getting here with this Knight out here. I feel like you're scared to take a chance, but you have to trust the process. And sometimes y'all believe the dark cloud that people, you know, rain down on you, like you believe the negative things that they call you, and that rains down on you, and then you start feeling a lack of trust, and then you start second guessing yourself when it's all them trying to, you know, be negative. I'm starting to run out of my words because I've gone through 4 readings. Let's talk about this Artist card. The Artist card being clarified by the Three of Cups out here. Three of Cups is all about support, friendship, camaraderie. I feel like you have to understand that it's okay to leave people behind if you're not growing in the same direction. I feel like it's other support systems out there for you, but you have to be imaginative, you have to be open and optimistic. You have to look at people's character. If they turn a blind eye to your needs, it's time for you guys to take control of your own destiny. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.